Hey, welcome to BSB TV and the show that we love to call Raw and Raw because through we started this going back 18 months ago or something like that when the pandemic was, everyone was a bit scared. And towards late last year, I got a little bit exhausted and fell off the thing. So I'm really sorry. So welcome to Raw and Raw. I've got with me Margaret. I was going to say Margaret Lumo, but it's not really Margaret Lumo. It's Margaret Aboody from Lumo Workplace Wellbeing. How you going?
How are you? Hi, everyone.
I'm doing really well. Now, look, thanks so much because you reached out and said, Kevin, we've got to get back doing the show again because people need help.
They do. I think so. We hear a lot about that.
Absolutely. And Brisbane Small Business, we are here to help people. And one of the things that we want to do is make sure that people are okay. And we do occasionally go do a check in and go, hey, how's everyone going? Are you okay? And we get lots of feedback. And I actually find that it kind of feels like it's split into thirds to me. And it seems three really distinct groups, right? There's a group that are feeling a bit challenged. There are a group that are going, what pandemic? And there's another group going, hey, this pandemic is awesome stuff. Let's just keep it going because I'm flourishing.
Yeah, there are some people who have found their groove.
Look, there's some businesses that this naturally supports, and that's fantastic. And all kudos to you, absolutely all good. But we also want to make sure that we're helping those who are feeling a bit challenged at this point in time. So, we thought we'd talk about mental health in this particular thing, and you, your business, Lumo, help people, particularly in the workplace, with acknowledging mental health and being across that. Describe a little bit more about, in your words, because mine are really bad today. I'm having a bad word day.
Well, you've had a busy morning. I heard you on the phone earlier. So what I particularly like to focus on and what we particularly like to focus on here at Lumo is helping well people stay well and using what we know about mental health and well-being to actually help people maintain their own mental health on a day-to-day basis and focus on the simple things that we can all do. Because I think sometimes we think that this is supposed to be something really complicated, but well-being and good well-being, and when we get into our routines, is really effective and it's actually really comfortable and it's a beautiful thing.
So there's two things I want to talk about with mental health because, kind of when we talk about mental health, a lot of people go, yeah, but I'm okay, Jack, when and I just need to harden up and teaspoon of cement and get on with it, right? And quite often that's okay, but you might want some more, right? There's still some things. You don't have to be, rocking forwards and backwards in the shower to acknowledge that you are challenged around this particular issue.
Yeah. And looking after our mental health and well-being is an everyday occurrence, and we should be doing something to help maintain that every day. And I guess that was one of the main things we wanted to talk about today was what's one or two of the most simple things that we can possibly do.
No, look, I'm going to cut you off there. I'm going to say, let's just do one, because if we give people one or two things to do, they get confused about, do I do one or do I do two? And then they do nothing. So what is one thing, I've got to get better with this camera. I'm really awful all over the place. What's one thing that people can do?
I think that the number one thing that people can do every day that's really simple and really wonderful, pleasant, cheap, and easy to incorporate into your day, and that is going for a walk every day.
And that's something that everyone can afford to do.
Yeah, you don't need special equipment. You just need a pair of flat shoes. You can walk around the block. You can walk around your suburb. We're very fortunate, particularly in Brisbane. We've got a lot of bushland nearby. It's very easy to get up to the bush and go and have a nice walk, or get down to the coast and go for a walk on the beach. And it's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. So hey, let's get out and walk for the day. And in fact, that brings me to a thing that, hey, I actually signed up for the Black Dog Institute's 1 Foot Forward campaign, right? Now, the 1 Foot Forward campaign is all about helping to fund research into mental health, okay, so that they can help people improve their mental health. So I've actually committed that I'm going to do 100 kilometres during the month of October.
Wowzers. That's impressive.
And we're going to raise a little bit of money. Look, 100 kilometres, it's only 3 kilometres a day, right? There's 30 days. It's 3.3 kilometres a day if you want to be consistent about it. It's going to be really hard if I haven't walked anywhere and I get to the last day and I've got to do 100, impossible. But if I just do more than 3 kilometres a day, then I'm going to get there easy, okay? I've got a cheat mechanism. I do get up and walk the dogs every morning at 5:30. So I'm going to see. How about you join me in my 1 Foot Forward campaign?
Well, okay. Well, I guess you've put me on the spot. I'll have to say yes.
Now, you don't have to pick 100 kilometres.
I enjoy a walk. And I've just said that we need to do that every day, haven't I?
And they've got different levels that you can join at. You don't have to go 100 kilometres. I just picked 100 kilometres because I knew I was going to walk 100 kilometres anyway. So that's not a big issue for me because of dog walking. So let's commit to that. Let's do a weekly check-in and find out how far we've gone.
Okay.
And how much money we've raised.
How do I know? How
do you know I've gone? Okay. So here's how we're going to know. Here's how we're going to know. We'll not show that I'm, a committed sports bet fan. We'll go to here. See this little heart thing on your iPhone?
Yep.
Okay.
I see it.
So I want to click that. Right now it's saying no data available. And here it's got all the different apps, right? So you go to the heart one. You don't go to the heart one. You go to the activity one at the top, right? You go to the activity one at the top, and it tells you how far you've walked. See, today I've already done 5,222 steps and 4.7 kilometres. Okay.
Oh, cool.
That was what's that?
So you have to remember to take your phone with you.
You have to remember to put your phone in your pocket. You don't have to do anything special with it. Just put it in your pocket. Okay. And because you've got to go in each day and log your steps, or you can go in once a week and log them back. And here's the beautiful thing about this app, that when you click on that, it will show you how far you've gone on your day, but you can also say how far have I gone in my week, and it can show you your different days and that sort of stuff. So you can go back and say how far you've gone.
That's really neat.
And that's something that we've all got sitting in our pockets already. I'm sure there's a Google equivalent to it. Don't ask me because I'm not that technical and I don't have a Google or Android phone. But I'm sure there's different things like that. So you and I doing the challenge, 1 step forward. If anybody else is watching and they're out there and they'd like to join us, just post in below that, hey, happy to join. That sounds like a bit of fun. Let's encourage ourselves to look, and you can go anywhere. You don't have to commit to 100. You could commit to 30 kilometres for the month. Okay. Yeah. And just what can you do?
You do. And I guess even when you're just walking out to your car or walking around the shops, if you've got your phone with you, it's going to be adding up all of the kilometres all the time. So I reckon we
nice
can.
And simple. And that way, and as you've said, it's good to go for the walk. So even if you went for a 20-minute walk each day, right? Mm-hmm. Even at an average of only 5 kilometres an hour, you're still going to be walking close to 2 kilometres in that time, yeah?
Yeah, I think about half an hour you do 2.5 Ks. Yep,
right.
Every day, plus all of your ancillary walk.
So if you did that, and even if you just sat on the couch all weekend, as some people might do, then you'll be able to get at least 60 kilometres in. So, which would be awesome for your health, right? And for your mental health. So Absolutely. It's good for everything. So let's commit to that. You and I, anybody else that wants to join the challenge, what we'll do is we'll check in each Thursday just for a quick 5 minutes, and we'll talk about how far we've gone and, how much we've raised. We'll see if people want to donate. We'll share our different donation things. We'll even see if people love Margaret Moore or Kevin Moore. No, we're not going to play that game.
We're going to do that? Oh.
We know that they're going to love Margaret Moore, okay? Trust me, I do. I already know that. So, and let's try and raise some money for mental health research. while we look after our own mental health by putting one step forward. Okay.
Great idea. Looking forward to it. Love this idea. Love it.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for joining me in this. I'm going to go and ring up a few more people and get them involved as well.
Okay, you're full of surprises. I'm now walking 100Ks. I didn't even know it, but looking forward to it.
As I said, you can set a lower limit if that's what you want to do, but we'll see how far you're progressing towards your goal. So thanks very much for joining me today. If you want to improve your mental health, if you're feeling a bit anxious, if you're feeling a bit uptight, the best thing you can do is go out and get a little bit of exercise. We all have a pair of shoes. You can just go for a quick walk around the block, get some sun, vitamin D. It's absolutely awesome for you, can help relax you, and is awesome for your approach to the remainder of the day. And if from time to time you need to take a break, take a break.
Take a break. Actually, I'll pop a couple of links to some good walking articles in the comments section too, so people can follow up if they like.
That'd be cool. And I'll put a link to how people can sponsor me as well. Thanks.
And me.
I'll catch you later. Bye, Margaret.